Universal made a change. Is it a bad one? Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here at Universal Orlando Resort. I'll answer that question as I give you updates. And with Halloween Horror Nights less than a week away, there are plenty of updates starting here at the Universal store in City Walk. Look at this window display. And the awesome HHN theming continues as you enter the store. There's a lot of Scream Punk merchandise, that's what I call it, that I'm going to show you in a buy this or maybe that video coming soon. And looky looky, the Halloween Horror Nights medallion has been placed in the arch there. And the banners for the intellectual property houses have been erected. Those two there, one is for the Monsters, one is for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And this side has A Quiet Place and Insidious, and an empty spot, because usually there'd be 5 IP houses, but this year, only 4. The Quiet Place and Insidious banners, don't they look so similar with those color palettes? But back to the medallion. It's very colorful, but I'm not sure what theming it's supposed to be tied to. Is it supposed to be tied to that Scream Punk styling? Maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm sure it has been here for a while, but this is the first time I'm noticing the roller coaster added to the height board outside of studios. One of Rick's tricks, line your kid up here and take a picture of them with the height board. That way you know what rides they can and cannot go on. And then just refer to that picture as you go around the park. We've seen this in the daytime before. I can't wait to see it all lit up at night. They've added this to the base of the rigging, and on the other side they added this one. Aren't these the same colors used in the medallion? Looking down Hollywood Boulevard, I can finally see some HHN props in this scare zone. Check out this one. There's another one just like it on the other side, and I might add, I can see the wheels underneath, so very rollable. Get it out of the way for the parade when it comes. And here is one with some tarp on it, so probably something hideous and gross under that tarp. But I do notice wheels on this one too. It can be rolled away. Here's kind of a better shot of the props used. We have 3 on this end of the street, 3 at the start of the street, or should I say boulevard. This is Hollywood Boulevard. But regardless, all 6 that are here appear to be very easily moved. Which, you know, with the Mega Movie Parade, that's necessary. In between Mel's and the Transformers Supply Vault is Battery Park, home to the HHN Bar. Looks like there's going to be 3 areas, I'm sorry, 6 for serving drinks. 3 on this side and 3 on the other. And here is the other side. And we have screens over here and what appears to be little stages. I am very interested to see what occurs on these stages here. More theming closer to the water. What the heck is going on here? No one, and I mean no one, is in line for crepes? That's crazy. Right next to Cafe La Bamba, a Halloween Horror Nights food tent facade. Pretty much done, other than, hey, we need the menu there. The food and drink menu needs to go there. But otherwise, looking pretty good. We now enter Swamp of the Undead. Now this scare zone has been, I would say, the most complete of all the scare zones we've seen thus far. I mean, like, through the past weeks. So I don't think we're gonna find anything new added to the scare zone today. It's not new, but previously we could only see the alligator's tail, but now we can see his mouth. Well, today we have the DreamWorks Imagination Cafe open. That's not always the case, but the weekend is starting, so maybe that's why it's open. I've noticed it closed during the week. A little bit of theming added to the Halloween Horror Nights food truck here. Now when we get over to the HHN Stadium, I'm gonna answer that question I posed at the beginning of the video. Basically, I'm looking for a quiet place. Huh? Did you like that? The way I worked in a HHN haunted house name into that sentence? I don't think we're gonna have any updates in Springfield, so we're gonna get to that HHN stadium pretty quickly. But wait, I do have an update on Dufftoberfest. Dufftoberfest kegs are on site. They're clearing the beer lines first thing August 28th in the morning, hopefully, and like whenever those are done, Dufftoberfest can start on the 28th. Otherwise, if it's not completed on the 28th, Dufftoberfest will start on the 29th. They also will have the beer steins again and everything bagels. Wait a second. Another update. On the corner of Fast Food Boulevard and Evergreen Terrace, this appears to be a Halloween Horror Nights wait time signboard. Right over here by, you know, this wall where El Barto is? Over here at the HHN Stadium, the banner, the signage for the show that's going to happen here has been added. Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. They've even added the sign that shows the show times. This show's going to occur 8 p.m., 9:30 p.m., 11 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. will be your last showing. They've added some fencing here so I cannot get to my quiet place. This is where I was going to have that little talk with you. We're going to have to find a different quiet place. This food tent over here by the HHN Stadium has been updated to show you the Fanta theming. Wanna hunt? Fanta. This is not the only Fanta tent around, because about 45 yards away, another Fanta Wanna Hunt food tent. Food and beverage, obviously. But this is still not the only Fanta in the park. Well, I was gonna go right by the Wizarding World today, but I better double check for updates. I guess the only update to share with you today in here is that Escape from Gringotts is only a 15-minute wait. That's what it was in the last update video. Right before we enter San Francisco, this little HHN prop finally has a big reveal. I mean, more than just the foliage that was added. It's for the Blumhouse movie, only in theaters January 17th. Now, how come they wouldn't have that ready for Halloween? Into San Francisco, home to the Blumhouse Scare Zone. Well, look at that. Just like the DreamWorks Imagination Cafe, Streetcar Snacks is open. Maybe it's, you know, because it's the weekend. And I have half a mind to try the cinnamon sugar donut sticks. But just half a mind. A lot of people will argue I always have just half a mind. Well, this little poster on the back of this HHN set is new, at least since the last time I was here. Mentions The Purge. Just a reminder that the newly renovated Chez Alcatraz is open and serving guests. Looks like they've added some new little menus for the bar. Last year during Halloween Horror Nights, they had a secret off-menu drink here called the Zombie Shark. Well, this year is going to be an official menu item, so check it out when you have a chance if you're attending Halloween Horror Nights. And maybe, just maybe, allegedly, there might be a special HHN beer over here at Chez Alcatraz too. And you know what? Check this out. Look at this plant behind me. I've named it. Are you curious as to what I named it? Can you tell just by looking at it what I might have named it? I'll give you a second, but that's long enough. I have named it Sideshow Bob. So, it's right out here of the San Francisco Candy Factory. Hey, Sideshow Bob. I've done a lot of talking about Halloween Horror Nights in this video. Just a reminder, I will be live streaming premium night. That's the night before opening night. I will be live streaming opening night, and then every weekend after that, pretty much. So what I like to do for my live streams is to provide a 4D experience. So the sights, the sounds, that's easy. Then we have the smells. Now, we are working with a company, smshomedecor.com. They have scented candles themed around Halloween Horror Nights, such as See You in the Fog. So when I'm walking through the fog, you can light your candle and smell the fog. And then, what about the taste? We do have a coffee that you can order from my personal brand of coffee. It is themummycoffeecompany.com. And what you want to have for Halloween Horror Nights live streams is Baby Boo pumpkin spice coffee. We're also going to come up with the copycat recipes for the foods they're going to have, or some of the foods they're going to have here during Halloween Horror Nights. That way you get the sights, the sounds, the smells, and the tastes of Halloween Horror Nights if you tune into those live streams. There were a lot of updates in New York City for Halloween Horror Nights in the last update video. I don't know if we're going to have so many this time, but there is an important one I need to show you, which is the facade to the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store. There it is, right here near Macy's in New York City, kind of themed to a dystopian future. And I wonder if this shipping crate is a time portal, because here we have a dystopian future, and across the street, medieval times. As New York City is home to Torture Fair, seems very medieval to me, at least on this side of the street. But right over there, hey, there's our dystopian future again. A bit of a contrast, but I will allow it. I have no choice. When this update video is done, I'm gonna go ride some rides, because just like Escape from Gringotts, the Revenge of the Mummy indoor roller coaster, a 15-minute wait. Now, to what I teased you about at the beginning of the video. Universal made a change. Was it a bad one? Well, first, here's the change. They changed the way they group hotels. Previously, their highest level of hotel, 3 were in that group: Hard Rock, Portofino Bay, and Royal Pacific. And they all came with express passes. If you rented a room there, you got express passes. Well, they've regrouped things because they've added new hotels. They've reorganized. So now, their highest level hotel grouping, or collection, is called the Signature Collection, and it includes 5 hotels. The 3 I previously mentioned, plus the Grand Helios over at Epic, and they've added Sapphire Falls, which has been here for a while. Now, the other 2, the 2 new ones, Epic and Sapphire, they will not have express passes. So, you have a collection and everything is not equal in the collection. Is it something like major to get a twist over? No, it's not. But it's like, here's my collection of rings. Here's 3 of them. 2 of them are necklaces, but this is my collection of rings. They're not all quite the same. Now, I've had someone mention to me, oh, it's not based on benefits, it's based on amenities, and I will concede that point. That is a very good point. Maybe these hotels have all the same amenities, such as, I think all 5 of those in the Signature Collection all have full service restaurants. So that's an amenity, you know, similar in each hotel. But it's not, they don't all have the exact amenities. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 of the 5 have a port or a dock for water taxis. 1 does not. So therefore, even the argument of, well, it's based on amenities is not 100% true. Because there is one missing a big amenity in that water taxi. But I digress. Do I think it's a bad mistake or a mistake at all? I don't think it's that bad. It's just, I don't even think they need to group their hotels at all. Just, you guys just want to know how much you're going to pay. Just give us a list. The highest costing hotel down to the lowest, and then tell us the amenities and the benefits that come with each, and that should help you make a decision. You know, are groupings, are collections even necessary? I don't think so. So since that's not really necessary, I can't say it's a bad mistake. It's just a little off. Here on Delancey Street, they have not popped the water plug just for old time's sake, in a while. They haven't done this since the beginning of summer. Inside of my favorite store, the Film Vault. Have we seen this shirt before? Have I shown you this shirt? With the Ghostbusters symbol there and the little Stay Puft Men. It's $30. I don't know if I've shown this to you. Over there we have Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Shop. We have these two HHN food tents that I've shown you before. And then right here, another Fanta bar. So apparently Fanta, a sponsor of this year's Halloween Horror Nights, as they have multiple. I think this is the third one we've seen themed to Fanta. Here at Music Plaza we have the Insidious food and beverage tent, and over this way that is a wait time signboard. I'm assuming that will be for the Insidious house, and I expect in a few days they'll have the Q switchbacks all set up here as well. Inside of the Super Silly Stuff store, they have for $16 this Minions water bottle holder. Two sides to it. There you go. Take a look at both sides. 16 bucks for this. I know only about a third of you watching this video are interested in my buy this or maybe that merchandise videos, but I am planning another one, but I think I'm going to wait until after the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store opens to do that. By Minion Mayhem, another wait time sign for a HHN Haunted House queue, but you know what? I'm first in line. First in line, Russ. First in line. I'm heading back towards Revenge of the Mummy. Gonna give it a ride. You guys, don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun. See you next time.
It's gonna be a good day, good day. Ricky Nicky show the way.